Quorum Radio now on with Norm Matson. Norm Matson was a Spec 4 in Vietnam. He was a rear door M60 gunner on a couple of different helicopters. Was just a Huey? Wasn't it also
a Huey?
Right. And so wanted to interview him for Quorum Radio because he's somebody who had a very interesting background. He won a lot of medals, saved a lot of lives, fired a lot of rounds, and he can tell us about this whole issue of whether or not U.S. Army soldiers and veterans actually were spat upon. Did that actually happen, Norm? Tell us about that. Tell us about your experience.
About getting out or just being over there?
Well, you were coming back from deployment through California. You had some incidents like that?
Yeah, I flew into Los Angeles airport. My cousin picked me up, and I got off the airplane, and a bunch of people called me baby killers and stuff like that. It really hurt me, man. I wanted to take him down. I thought I was in the wrong place.
And so when that happened, did they spit on you too?
Yeah, they spit on me, stuff like that. I wanted to take my uniform off so fast that I fought for.
So in other words, you can't come into L.A. and you had your uniform on, Army uniform?
Yeah, you have to have that on, yeah.
Right. So then, and they spat upon you. Wow. When did that happen, roughly? What year?
It was 1971 in May of 71.
Right. May of 71.
Yeah.
And so were you by yourself or a couple of...
Yeah, no, I was by myself, and all the guys were there. I said, God, what's going on here? But I was so busy flying and trying to stay alive and doing my job. I didn't know how this war was taken. I didn't know how it was, and then people didn't like it. They weren't for it and all that,
But they disrespected you? They spat upon you? A couple of guys spat on you, or just one?
Just one.
Right. Let me ask you a question. Were there other Army buddies that also went through the same experience, or Air Force guys that that went through the same experience, or from other branches that were also spat upon?
No, I really don't know that. I just know my experience, so I can't talk for them. But
Right.
I've heard I heard from other people that it happened to them too, but just the signs and the people against the war and all that, but why take it out on me? I'm just doing what I was told to do,
Right. Amazing. Yeah, because there's this fellow, Jerry Lemke, who says that this is an urban legend. It didn't happen. It can't be verified. So anyway, it did happen. And tell us about, you want to talk about your deployment at all? Or you prefer not to?
Well, I don't mind it. I mean, I didn't know what it was like. I had a good job under operations, but I heard all the gunfire out there, taking fire and all that. I got tired of writing down all the assignments. So they were short door gunners. So they made me a door gunner there. I went out there, I shot the gun and became a door gunner on scene. I mean, when you go to Vietnam, it doesn't matter what your MOS is, it's where they need you.
Right.
So I went out there, and I never knew I had to dodge bullets, see people die, and body bags and all that, but it really woke me up. But I'm very blessed about being alive, and that's why I appreciate life and people,
Yeah, right. And here we are on Memorial Day. A lot of people appreciate very, very much the sacrifices of the men that didn't come back. And you probably saw plenty.
Oh, yeah, I saw a lot. But then I went to my Legion. I'm a member. Saw some old veterans. I really shake their hand, tell them thank you for their service, and I'm proud. I mean, it was an experience of my life. You read in history books about wars and stuff, but when you have to live it and do it, it's a whole new scenario, and that's why I really appreciate it.
Right, great. Well, that's good. Norm Matson, Quorum Radio, grateful to have you on the show. Hope we can do this again. Talk about your fishing adventures in Puerto Vallarta and other escapades in the life of a Vietnam veteran. Thanks a million, Norm.
I appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.